What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Crypto Blitz, your home for your crypto fix. I'm your host, Triple Van Winkle. Hopefully everyone's had an amazing day. You know what? It's one day from the weekend. I got Monday off. Hopefully you have Monday off. I wish it was a payday Friday. I think I'm going to hit up the casino a little bit on Saturday morning. Why not? Have some fun, blow off some steam, sit back, relax. Ain't nothing wrong with that. In this episode, we're talking about the bottom because I think the bottom's in. I really do. We're going to talk about the crypto markets. We're going to look at XRP because the XRP ledger hit a monthly low. Is that a bad thing? We're going to hear from Hester Pierce on meme coins because she says that the SEC has no business looking into them. And I'm going to let you know why that is. Then we're going to talk about Ripple's role in establishing RLUSD. And we're going to hear from Brad Garlinghouse on the Cftc and what this means for crypto as a whole moving forward. So without further ado, please sit back, relax, kick your feet up, and let's jump into a Bitcoin. $95,828. Not too much movement today. It's currently down about 0.5%. Ethereum coming in at 2,661. It's currently up almost 1%. USDT and USDC both rebounded back to their dollar pegs as XRP is coming in at a mean lean $2.45. Total cryptocurrency market cap. Someone give it the old flickaroony because it's just not moving. $3.16 trillion. So much for Brad Garlinghouse's $4 to $5 trillion by the end of 2024. You know what? That is coming very soon. New money will enter this space. Mark my words. And I put out the tweet. Good morning. There's no better feeling than starting the day buying some TLN. We are at the ground level right now. This is where you want to get in. As I told you before, it doesn't take a lot of money to move this thing because the market is so young. For the crypto being so young and 3 exchange listings and the 4th one in the works for next week, this is the time to get in. This is the time, folks. I am telling you right now. XRP chart, I told you at the end of the first video, we were going to jump into this chart in the beginning of the second video. Here you go. This is on the daily. We are looking to get above the 8 EMA, which is your green line. We need to see how today's candle closes out. If we get above, that will be 2 successful closes above the 8 EMA, which is going to indicate to us short-term the price is bullish. Your next leg up is going to need to get above about $2.60. If I had to guess, this is going to adjust, and your real line is probably going to be about $2.72. If that does happen, the floodgates will be open, and this thing will be able to run. The Reaper line, this is where we do not want to go below $2.31. That is what I want you to pay attention to. If the Reaper line gets broken at 230, 231. We're going back down. We're going to retest the 2020 all-time high sitting around $8.96. All eyes on XRP today. I put out a Patreon post. If you're not a member of the Patreon, you should go join the group. Especially you get these YouTube videos ad-free for just $5. It's a great freaking deal, I'll tell you that. But I put out the post this morning and we talked about what to look for and to pay attention to on the price of XRP today with the Grayscale ETF announcement coming out. Bloomberg 2025 ETF approval odds are out. Remember, this is not official. This is just Bloomberg and putting their rankings together. That's all this is. This doesn't mean it's true. A lot of people are like, why is XRP so low? It's because Bloomberg hates XRP. They state Litecoin has a 90% chance of getting an ETF approval, followed by Dogecoin at 75%, Solana at 70%, and XRP at 65%. Look, 65%, according to Bloomberg, I'll take it. This could be a 0%. This could be a 20%. I firmly do believe, I believe Brad Garlinghouse believes as well, and they only list in here that Grayscale, Bitwise, Canary, 21 shares of Wisdom Trees have filed an ETF, which is not true. There's over 11 companies who have filed, but that 19B4 form will be acknowledged today for Grayscale, for XRP. Pretty much all the 19B4 acknowledgement is that the SEC is aware and that they are stating that they will review. That's it. I'm pretty excited for an XRP ETF. I'm not going to lie to you. Michael Branch put this out. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission is anticipated to address Grayscale's investment application to convert its trust into a spot exchange traded fund, an ETF, as early as today. Remember, Grayscale, what they did was they opened the trust. What does the trust do? The trust lets them know if that, yes, there is demand. If there is demand for a trust, they then take the trust and they convert it over to an ETF. But first, you need to get the demand. Once you get the demand, you get the ETF going. If there is no demand on a trust, you don't go for an ETF. It is that simple. XRP price eyes an uptick as the network activity hit a monthly low. Is this bad? I don't think so. It says XRP price has moved just over 2% over the last 7 days, struggling to sustain levels above $2.50 in recent days. Its market cap has now fallen to 140 billion, and its trading volume is up 47% in the last 24 hours, reaching $5.6 billion. It says XRP Chainlink money flow is currently at 13, a sharp rise from negative 0.06 just 1 day ago. And we can see that in the chart, and the chart's starting to flip bullish as well. It says a move from negative to positive suggests that more money is flowing into XRP rather than out. When more money flows into an asset, what happens? The price of an asset goes up. It's that simple. It states that XRP 7-day activity addresses recently peaked at 495,000 on December 5th before seeing a decline. Another surge occurred about a month ago, reaching 407,000 on January 20th, but has steadily decreased since then. The metric is currently at 231,000, marking its lowest point in a month. This decline suggests a slowdown in network engagement, which could have implications for price movement. Very interesting. Another piece of news that can help you kind of understand where the money is going and where the money is flowing into. Altcoin Daily put this out. Pretty interesting. This is Hester Pierce explaining why the SEC has no business investigating meme coins. Let's listen to this. It's only 44 seconds. And then I'm going to give you my input on why she is coming out and stating this. You got to like what you got going on behind her. Monitors behind her. What's the question? What is she doing?
Commissioner, does the president and first lady launching their own meme coins make your job more difficult?
I think one of the things we're trying to do is look at categories of tokens that are out there. There are lots of people who are introducing meme coins right now. Facts and circumstances matter. We always have to look at the facts and circumstances. But many of the meme coins that are out there probably do not have a home as in the SEC under our current set of regulations. And so again, if that's something that Congress wants to address, they can do that. Maybe that's something the CFTC wants to address. But many of those, I think, probably are not within our jurisdiction.
Commissioner.
All right, here's my take on this. Why is she stating this? Do you think she's going to go, Hester Pierce is going to be like, we're going after President Trump and his wife for a meme coin? No. Do you understand the amount of work from the SEC couldn't even look into Ripple and XRP and make a difference between the two? Do you really think they are going to try to hunt down who's creating meme coins on these DEXs? They'll never find them. What I think is going to eventually happen is that these DEXs will all be run through the exchanges, and the only way to use a DEX is you will have to KYC and AML with the exchange. If that doesn't happen, you won't be able to use a DEX. That is how they're going to crack down on all these scams and money laundering. That's my thought process behind this. But the SEC isn't going at the meme coins. They're not going to go after President Trump. You know how quick she would lose her job if she went after the president? Let's think about that for a second. National Bank of Canada buys over $2 million worth of Bitcoin ETFs. You keep seeing this coming and coming, and more banks and more institutions and governments are getting into this crypto game. Ripple's role in establishing RLUSD as the unofficial US digital dollar. This talks about the Cftc in here, which their form includes Ripple, and it confirms that the US regulators are actively shaping the role of stablecoins in a compliant financial system. It signals that the launching of a federal central bank digital currency in the US is fostering a regulated environment where private sector solutions like RLUSD can function as the unofficial digital dollar. What's interesting about that is that Brian Quintez just got nominated by Trump to be the next chairman of the CFTC. And then Brad Garlinghouse, with big old smiles on his face, he's like, look, the CFTC plays a vital role in making sure the U.S. has the most robust capital markets in the world. Congrats on your nomination here. Why do you think Brad Garlinghouse is all hyping him up and beefing him up here? Brad Garlinghouse was just sitting with him. Ripple is sitting on the board with the CFTC, looking into stablecoins and looking into the future of stablecoins within the United States, looking into Tether, probably going to take the same approach that Europe did with Mika, and Tether would have to be delisted, and then they're going to have to figure out what's another stable asset we can back this to. Either USDC Circle or maybe another player in the game, and Ripple and RLUSD. Pay attention, folks. Watch what they're doing, and we'll follow the money. It's that simple. If the institutions want it, remember, you want it as well. I'm going to leave it like that. Look, wash your damn hands. Be nice and be kind to each other. Ripple Van Winkle is out.